Alrighty, let's get this started. Hey YouTube, it's Maya here. Welcome back to my channel, and for this week's video, guys, I'm doing something a little bit different because this video was actually requested by my dear friend Meg, so thank you for this, Meg. She wanted me to show you guys my makeup collection and storage for 2017. Fun fact, I actually always said when I was little that I would never wear makeup, but surprise, surprise, that changed. But before we get to this week's video, have you ever been to my channel before? No? Well, if you like what you're seeing, then you should definitely hit that subscribe button. It's totally free, and I make videos every single Sunday for your enjoyment. Did I mention it was free? Also, if you guys like what you're seeing, then you should please give this video a big thumbs up because it really helps and tells me that you guys want to see more videos like this. But I'm gonna stop rambling and let's get straight into the video. Okay, so I'm no beauty guru and I haven't been collecting makeup for a while, but I use these to hold my makeup. They're completely full of all the stuff I own. I've gone through so many different makeup storage ideas and I have finally settled on these, although I don't know how much longer these boxes are gonna last because honestly, I'm running out of room. Yeah, I need more room for my makeup, so I might get one of those like big box storagey thingies that like most beauty gurus have, even though I'm not a beauty guru. I'm far from a beauty guru, but I like makeup, so. But I'll show you this one first since this one is my main one. It's got these two things like this, and it opens like this and goes out like this. So in this top corner right here, I've got all of my eyebrow stuff. I've got some stuff from Benefit. I've got browsing. I've got a spoolie. I've got another spoolie. I've got different types of brow gel. I've got this brow gel that I usually wear daily, and then this one which is waterproof. I've also got my eyelash curler, which I never use anymore because I wear fake lashes, and I've got a bunch of eyelash glue in here. I also have scissors. I don't know why, but I think it's just, you know, helpful. So in this top corner, I've got my mascaras. I usually only apply mascara to my bottom lashes since I do wear fake lashes now, but I love to use the They're Real mascara for both sides because honestly, this mascara is the only mascara I found that really make my eyelashes look like eyelashes because I have such small eyelashes, and this mascara really helped them grow. And I've also got these two waterproof mascaras that I like to maybe top coat because you never know when you're gonna cry or when someone's gonna splash water in your face. I'm just kidding, but I also wear these when I go swimming and I found them super, super helpful. Also in this top corner, I've got all of my eyeliners. I've got pencil liners that I only use for competition, and then I've got my liquid eyeliners, which I use every day, obviously. And I get my makeup all from Ulta. I know you Sephora fans are gonna be like, what, Maya, you're missing out, I know. But either way, I get all my makeup from Ulta, so I'm using a lot of Ulta liquid liner products. One of my favorite liquid liners that I have been obsessed with lately is the All May Intense Eye Color liquid liner. It's got a little bit of sparkle to it, but I absolutely love the fact that it's kind of like a pencil, like almost like an eyeliner pencil, but it's like still liquid. Staying on this side in this center basket, I guess you could call it, I have this Bare Minerals Bare Skin Perfecting Vel, I don't know how to pronounce that. But I basically got this powder. I love it so much. My dad got me this actually, and I don't use it too often, but when I do, it's very effective. And then I've also got this Eve Pearl Contouring little thing. I don't really know what to call it. My dad actually got me this, and it's actually super nice. I don't use it that often, but I do use it when I go away and can't fit my usual contouring palette. In here, I've also got these little, I don't really know what to call them. I'll just call them highlighting brushes because I use this for my highlighter. I've got this big fluffy one that I use on a day-to-day basis, and then I have this one just in case if I ever lose the other one. And on the other side, I have been so obsessed with liquid lipsticks lately. I don't know why, but I get all of my liquid lipsticks from Stila because honestly, they're the only brand that I found that actually stay on my lips. When I eat, when I drink, when I do anything that involves my mouth, Like, it's seriously so helpful. I love these Stila liquid lipsticks so much. But these are super nice. They dry super, super quickly. And I'm actually wearing this liquid lipstick right now. It's called Dulce, but it's basically like a nude pink shade. But I've got two like ruby reddish colors that I wore a lot during the Christmas time. I've got one nudish kind of pinkish color, and then I've got a bunch of these like purple dark nude colors that I absolutely love. And then I've got this super dark color that I absolutely love as well. Now moving on to the bottom, I gotta pick this up to show you. Moving on to the bottom buckets, buckets, whatever you want to call them. On this side, I've got all my concealers in here, which I basically end up just using as foundation. Like, who else does that? Please tell me I am not the only one. But I've got 3 shades here. I've got my normal shade that I use all year round, and then I've got this darker shade just in case if I get dark. I usually apply this only when I got like a super tan from Florida. And then I've got a lighter shade just in case in the winter time if my skin doesn't get like any sun at all, which usually happens, and I basically look white. Also in here, I've got some sharpeners for any eyeliner pencils or lip pencils that I have. I don't actually have any lip pencils, but I do have eyeliner pencils, so these come in handy. Also in here, I've got this Hoola Benefit bronzer that I absolutely am in love with. It's got this cute little brush. Oh shoot. And then I've also got this Hello Flawless powder that I haven't really used yet, but I do plan on using it eventually. I don't know when. I haven't used a lot of things in here, which is not very good because I do have a lot of makeup, but I usually only use certain things on a day-to-day basis. And then on this side, I've got some stick lipsticks. Like, I have this pinkish shade, and then I have this shade that I absolutely love. It's like a dark, beautiful, like red or rouge or whatever you want to call it. Like, I love this. I've never used this before now that I'm thinking about it, but I really want to now because it's gorgeous. I like didn't even know I had this. And then also down here, I've got a bunch of travel size liquids that I got for Christmas. I've got like a sparkly lip gloss here, and then I've got like a nudish pink color here, a purple shade, which I don't think I'll ever use, but you know, if you want to go to a party and they're like, yo, bring some purple lipstick, I've got it. Then I've kind of got this like, what's the color I'm thinking of here? I've also got these two kind of like purple slash pinkish shades that I absolutely love as well. Once again, I have some more nudish purple colors. I have a bright red that I brought to Florida with me since I didn't want to bring the full size. And finally, I've got this darkish reddish shade that I am in love with. I'm actually been using the travel size one because this shade is absolutely gorgeous. And then over here, I've got some eyeshadow brushes. I've got this super nice long one that I sometimes use for like fine contouring, I guess you could say. I've got this one that has like a really nice flat tip that works really nice on my eyes. I often use really big fluffy ones for blending. I don't know why, but I guess it's just me. Plus it feels really nice. Then I've got more of an angled brush that I haven't used yet actually, but I really should soon. And then I have this little itsy bitsy teeny one for like extras, I guess you could say. This is supposed to be actually a part of another palette, but I don't know which one. And then on the bottom inside here, I've got a lot of my palettes actually. I've got the In the Balm of Your Hand palette, which I basically only use for this really pinkish blush because it's like the only blush that I have that actually will stay on my face and will really be vibrant and colorful, and I love it. It's also got a bunch of other blush colors and a few eyeshadow colors, and over here, it's actually got some lipsticks. I really should use this palette more often. And now we're getting on to my all-time favorite eyeshadow palettes ever. I've got these 3 Naked palettes that I absolutely love. I've got the Naked Smoky Eye, which I actually got for Christmas. And I absolutely love this. I'm actually wearing one of the colors right now. I'm wearing the Dirty Sweet and the Radar color. It's got a bunch of other really shimmery, beautiful colors that I love. And then I've got my Naked 2 palette, which I can't open. I mostly use this palette for like party looks and like party eyeshadows because it's got a bunch of like glimmering, beautiful, sparkly eyeshadows, which I actually love sparkly eyeshadows because they really make my eyes pop. And finally, I've got my very first Naked palette that I absolutely love. It's got a bunch of like neutral colors, and I mainly use this palette for these gold eyeshadows, which I actually made a video on how to achieve a great look for Christmas. You should definitely go check that out. But I definitely like to use these gold shades because they're gorgeous and they really make my eyes pop. But those are mainly some of my eyeshadow palettes, mainly, not all of them. I mainly use these ones the most because these are my favorites and the colors are absolutely gorgeous. Don't get me wrong, I love all of my other eyeshadows, but I like to use those the most. Also in the bottom of this box like thingy, I don't even know what to call it, I've got my brushes. I've got two contouring like brushes that I use for my cheeks, and I kind of use this one for my nose and for my forehead. Then I use this fluffy roundish brush for my blush, and these two to blend. And finally on the bottom of this box I've got all of my, I just dropped it. I've got all of my lashes. I only use the Arendelle or Ardell, I don't even know how to pronounce it, natural eyelashes. I know I really should branch out and try some more, but these are the eyelashes I use for competition, and I find that they really just look natural on my eyes. Some people could disagree, but they're really easy to apply and they're super great. Moving on to my second box. This box my dad actually got me the last time I got my eyebrows waxed, which I really need to do again. But the really cool thing about this is it actually came with a whole bunch of other like eyeshadows and lipsticks and all these awesome brushes and stuff like that, but I ended up just like filling it with a bunch of extra makeup that I couldn't fit into that box. But it's got 3 different like compartments, and on the top compartment I've got a bunch of eyeshadows. I'll start off with this one. This is the Ultra Beauty palette that came with this actually, and it is gorgeous. This is like the first time I'm actually like getting a good glance at this, and all the colors in here are so natural and they're gorgeous. Like, I love them. Oh my gosh. Ooh, they've got all the names on the back too. That's fancy. And then also what I've got in here, I've got, these are actually like the very first eyeshadows I've ever applied to my eyes. It wasn't very good eyeshadow, I'll tell you that. But these are the very first ones. They're from the Bare Minerals collection. And I don't really know what colors they're in, but I can show you them. Oh my god, they're all like chopped up. I haven't used them in such a long time, oh my goodness. But this one's kind of like a pinkish color, and then, oh geez, it just got sparkles all over me. And this one is more of a dark shade. Oh my goodness, it just came all off on me. There's like sparkles roaming around. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think I should throw these away because honestly, they're very, I just got it all over my hands. They're so messy, oh my goodness. I'm gonna throw these away because they are terrible. Oh my goodness, they're causing such a big mess. Whew. Goodbye, evil eyeshadows. Also in here, I've got the L'Oreal Paris eyeshadows in blue and more of a darkish purple teal color. Fun fact, I literally only wore MAC products for the first like few months that I did makeup. I know that was a terrible idea because MAC is usually probably for performers, but it kind of makes sense because I only had makeup for my competition, so it was all MAC products basically. But this was like the very first like blue eyeshadow that I was obsessed with. This is from MAC. It is like such a vibrant blue color. And then also what I've got in here, I've got these blush colors, and also I've got this. I think this is like from like my 4 or 5 year old makeup palette thing. It's got a bunch of blushes and lip gloss thingies. You can see that I used to take my finger and like scrape out the lip gloss to put on my mouth. Oh god. Then I have these 2 eyeshadow palette thingies that my dad got me that I don't really use too often. In this one, I've got more neutral colors like white, beige, black, gray. And then in this one, I actually kind of call this one the Valentine's Day one. I don't really know why, but it contains a lot of pink and purple and blue, which are colors that I associate with Valentine's Day. I don't know. Oh hey, look, I found something from Sephora. I actually don't recall using this. I'm pretty sure this is my mom's. Like, I never used this before and it kind of looks kind of old. Maybe I'll throw this away too. And then I've got that mini version of that Eve Pearl contouring thing. It's kind of like a travel size, but I really don't think I'll ever use it because it's so small I can't like fit my brush there unless I like use like one of those really little ones or my finger. And then on the second, I guess you could say, level of this box, I've got a bunch of eyeshadow. I can't even get it out. It's not coming out. There we go. I've got a bunch of eyeshadows and these 2 lip glosses. I haven't used these yet, but they definitely, But the palette definitely looks nice. It's got like a less shimmery, really shimmery, like neutral, and like kind of like skin tone colors, which I adore. And then on the bottom, oh my gosh guys, this is my very first eyeshadow palette from Stila. You guys can probably tell. Stila was like my first like real makeup brand that I ever like wore. But in here, look at these eyeshadows. These are my very first eyeshadows. There's like a few neutral colors, like that vibrant blue and purple color, and a lot of shimmer. And it also came with this brush. I don't know what happened to it. I'm pretty sure this was a longer brush, but it fell off, I guess. And then I've got this like liquid lipstick thingy that I actually never figured out. I don't know how to work this. Oh wait, no, I do remember. You like turn this and like the lipstick comes up here and then you can apply it. I don't know. It's kind of cool. I don't think I will ever use these colors again, but I like holding on to this palette because, you know, memories. Also in this bottom, I've got the Ultra Beauty blush palette. It's got a bunch of really cool shades of blush. I will probably definitely be using this pink once I run out of the pink in the Balm of Your Hand palette. And then on the bottom, like, I don't know why they didn't like detach this, but like I have to keep this in here now. But they've got a few neutral colors on the bottom here that I'm absolutely in love with. I will definitely be using these colors. So that was all that was in this. And actually guys, there is more, despite what you think. No, this did not fit in those 2 boxes. I actually had to put them in my desk because I had no room. This is why I need another box or like a bigger unit for my makeup because I am seriously running out of room. But finally, I've got my contouring palettes and this really cool Moon Dust eyeshadow palette. So before Christmas time came around and Santa Claus dropped off all of my makeup gifts, I used the You Sculpted Makeup Contouring Palette. I used the Deep Contour and Radiance Highlight every single day. But I'm the type of person to really not use setting spray often because I just don't have any, number one, and I also just kind of don't feel like it, I guess. But I always found that my contour would like slip off or like just come off my face throughout the day. Like I would put like a lot of contour on in the morning and then by the time I came home it was just gone. So whenever I had to go out at night I had to re-sculpt my face because I do love contour and I like the way it looks on my face, so I had to take the time to reapply my contour. So I was on the look for a new contouring palette and that was when my mother dropped off the, I forgot the name, Lorac Pro Contouring Kit. Oh my gosh, guys, I love this kit so much. My mom literally went into, I think it was Ulta, or it might have been Sephora, I don't know. She went into the makeup store and literally asked the cashier, where is your best contouring kit? And they showed her this contouring kit, which I am absolutely in love with. I love this contouring kit so much because honestly, the contour actually stays on my face. But I basically use the Deep Contour and the Shimmer Highlights. And last but not least, I have the Moon Dust Urban Decay eyeshadow palette. This eyeshadow palette is probably something I would only use for parties because these eyeshadows are seriously glimmery. Like if you look closely, there's so much glitter in each one of these. Like I'm pretty sure if like I tap on it, yeah, glitter came off on my finger. They're all gorgeous colors and I definitely will use these come like, I don't know, party time basically. But yeah, that is my makeup collection for 2017. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video, and if you enjoyed it, then please give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and if you're not sick of me, then you should definitely go check out my last video. And always remember guys, when you're in the spotlight, strut your stuff, and I will see you guys in next week's video. Bye!